Friends, you all know me. I've been representing Beach Adams Home Appliances for over 50 years now. What you're about to see is what we call an infomercial. You'll get plenty of info. And I'm telling you right up front, when you see this demo, you will not leave without buying one. Now, for years, Beach Adams has been bringing you the very finest in innovative home appliances. Many of you remember the famous Beach Adams all-arounder, the left-handed raisin peeler, Beach Adams pictureless television for the blind, the inaudible radio for the deaf, and his famous meat grinder for vegetarians, which I might add had a rather limited market. Now, you need to know a little history about the Beach Adams organization. The Adams go back to John Adams and John Quincy Adams back in the early days of the founding fathers. You might remember that the Adams and the Hamiltons didn't get along very well. In fact, they hated each other's guts. Alexander Hamilton was kind of a cantankerous guy. I think somebody eventually shot him. But anyway, through the diplomatic skill of Beach Adams, these two families eventually came together when Beach met with Grover Hamilton III and put together the Hamilton Beach Company. And they've been serving you with fine home appliances for all these years. Beach Adams is the greatest appliance man in the world. He recently surpassed R.C. Willey by introducing this machine, which I'm going to tell you about today, the Anorex II. Now, do you feel tired and run down all the time? Do you have trouble controlling your weight? Would you like to be able to eat all you want, whenever you want, and not worry about excess pounds? Then you need the Anorex II. Let me tell you about this amazing machine brought to you through Beach's innovations. I know this looks like something only the wealthy could afford, but remember, a Mexican friend of mine said, you don't have to be rich if you deal with Beach. Why, we have time payment programs that could last your lifetime. And let me demonstrate this machine. You may eat any amount you want. Normally we bring someone in off the street to demonstrate this, and we have a young lady we've brought in for this part of the program. Would you like to sit down here? What happens here in the Anorex II, we're going to have to move you a little closer here, move the machine closer to you. And one tube goes in, and one tube comes out, necessary to run these all the way into the stomach. And then what we do, that we got one tube going in and one tube coming out. And then into the Anorex, we're able to put whatever foods we want. Everybody knows how good bananas are for you, tangerines, potatoes. Going to put an avocado in with this one. And of course we need a little protein. Put an egg in. You don't have to peel these. Everything's ready to go. And for a little starch, we're going to put a bagel in here. And might even put a few I've got some oats here. We'll put a few of those in. And we've got a grapefruit. All these things we'll put into the machine. Now, it doesn't take long. I only have to turn this on briefly.
There it goes.
It's a pleasant experience. She has a bright, happy face as she's enjoying this meal. Now, we turn the machine off, pull it out, and I'm going to have to wake her up a little. Now, she has just enjoyed a 9-course dinner. All the nutrients have been absorbed, and all of the impure parts, the parts that we don't want the body to absorb, have gone into this container, which goes into the waste vials that go with the machine. So we'll excuse you now as we tell you a little bit more about this amazing machine. Now, you'll never need to brush your teeth again. Dentists are thrilled with this machine. Not only do you not need to use your teeth, but the machine actually bypasses the internal organs that usually handle food, so you can be sure they'll never wear out, because they won't be used. Thus, your life will be prolonged. Now, the Food and Drug Administration, because this machine is so new, have required that we read this warning label to anyone who might be considering purchasing this machine. It says, if you have had any of the following conditions, you may want to think twice before using this machine. And then it lists pimples, sores, toothaches, runny noses, diarrhea, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, neuritis, neuralgia, backaches, athlete's foot, or hoof and mouth disease. Also, this warning appears, this machine may cause bad breath, or it may cause you to have no breath at all. Laboratory animals have suffered serious complications such as death in 100% of the test cases. Now, friends, we know about these tests. They were on rats, and we like dead rats. All rats should be dead. Anyway, we have a doctor's testimonial from Dr. Randall Ding, Salt Lake City, Utah, who's recommending this machine to all of his patients. Now, this warning may very likely change because the machine has been recently approved by Obamacare. If you have Obamacare, you don't need to worry about the price of this machine. If you have Obamacare, they will send you the machine plus $250 a month to take care of the electricity and the elimination vials which come with the machine. Now, if you don't have Obamacare, Dan Adams, the finance manager for Hamilton Beach, has a finance program that where you, actually the machine is only $19.95. However, the attachments are extra, such as the tubes, the suction portion of the disposal service. But you don't need to worry about the price. Beach has worked out a time payment program, or Dan has worked this out, so you only have to pay about $100 a month for 48 months. Or if you want to go on the lifetime program at $19.95 a month, that will take care of it. Now, for the first 100 people who call in, we've got some amazing things. I've got, first of all, an autographed photo of Dan Adams, the finance manager, and his dear friend Harry Reid at an Obamacare rally. Autographed by both of them. Now here's another autographed photo of production manager Steve Adams sitting on the hood of his Rolls. I've got another photo of Ernie Baird and his dear friend Janet Napolitano at a DNC rally. And the prize of all for the first 100 who phone in to buy this machine. You'll get an autographed picture of Beach shaking hands with Barack Obama as the Obama organization approves this program. And last but not least, a 10-pound wedge of Beach-Amata Beacheroni cheese. All of these things for the first 100 people who sign up. Don't wait. If you want good health, happiness, no more extra pounds, you want the Anorex II, buy it now.